Sometimes we just got to give a reminder of why we're here, what we're doing here. And this channel and my existence in comics and science fiction and fantasy have all been a reaction to what's been going on in the industry. The terrible things that have been done by SJWs to just absolutely destroy our culture in just a few short years. It's amazing when we look back and we see what happened with Gamergate, with the sad puppies and all that. We thought that this was on the fringes a little bit. We tried to sound the warning, and all of this stuff got into Hollywood very quickly. Now every TV show is just LGBTQIA+, WTF. Every single movie is just like this. You can't even get your kids away from it. They've got the San Francisco chorus out there singing about how they're going to convert your children like it's a religion. Really creepy stuff. And so we've been out here fighting against this for a long time. I've got my Amazon page in the description below, my Patreon, my newsletter. All of this is something that culminates into a movement to try to stop this nonsense, to provide culture that's an alternative, that's a lot better for you. And so please check that out. Please support the channel by doing so. And I appreciate everybody who buys the books. You guys are the best. We've had the best year of my career so far, shockingly. As things have been good all the way around. And very happy to be here. So thank you guys for that. And let's get to the fun today. Bounding Into Comics posted a list of ultra cringe moments from modern comic books. This came from a Facebook post by me where I was asking people to post their most cringe moments when I posted mine. And, the one that I posted ended up on this article. So we'll talk about that a little bit. So thank you, Bounding Into Comics, for fun content like this. Again, I just like to go over just like the history of this stuff over the past several years because there's so much of it. It's easy to forget some of the specifics. They're talking about Superman being gay now as they push this new narrative agenda just to like really insult the fans, insult the original creators, and just be absolutely disgusting with their own sexual fetishes that they just want to thrust upon these characters like they're bad fan fiction writers. And that's what they are. The only people who exist in the comic industry now at these big corporations are indeed bad fan fiction writers. And you'll see a bit of that today. Here we go from Faith. This was a Valiant comic, the 2016 election special. And of course they have this like ugly fat woman standing tall with Hillary Clinton, written by Jody Houser, one of the people who was the people in the group that was trying to harass Richard C. Meyer at New York Comic Con back in 2017. Another thing that got forgotten in the whole lore of all of this. But you can see they did a whole issue of Faith just fawning over Hillary Clinton. It was one of the most cringe moments in comics ever. I call it probably the most cringe moment in comics ever, as they tried to shill for this lady nobody wanted to be president. Absolutely crazy. And here's some of the internals of that. Look at how bad the art is. Look at how they make Hillary look more mannish than she even is, and Faith look even more blustery and fat than she even is. It is definitely a symbol of our times and culture, and of white women in specifics. And here's Modak. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Here we go. Mental organism designed as America's king, and it looks like Donald Trump. Oh God, so disgusting. These people just like want to insert their crap into everything. They're obsessive. They have no lives whatsoever, and so everything turns out bad fan fiction just like this. Ugh, I can't believe they put this in a Marvel comic. It's just like Stan Lee would be rolling in his grave at depictions of politics like this. Oh man, Iceman. This was a fun one again, where they turned this guy who's always been kind of a playboy in comics. They just made him gay all of a sudden because, that's the trend. Robin's gay, Superman's gay, Iceman's gay. Who's not gay at this point, right? Everybody must be. All you have to do is stop me at this point. I will settle for a tag. You're it. And it gets really fun in here as here they go. Where is this? Bobby, you're gay. Like, he doesn't even get to say it. He gets to be told this by a white woman. What's with white women? That's going to be the trend of today, maybe. And it continues on. Now, number 4, this was The Aborted Temp, The New Warriors. I think this book never even came out because there was so much backlash about this. Everybody realized this was the dumbest, craziest, most SJW stupidity of possibly anything. That Marvel even canned the project. They didn't release it. It's the pandemic's fault. But other books came out during the pandemic. Just this one didn't. Two most sad characters in this were the ones on the left here, which were called Safe Space and something else like that. What was it called? Is it written on here? Snowflake and Safe Space. And apparently I think they're brother and sister, but they're holding each other kind of in a way that brother and sister shouldn't be doing. But, maybe that's the new frontier in LGBTQIA fiction is going to be incest, I guess. Disgusting. You got a disgusting fat woman, of course, in charge of the group, and that is the source of the New Warriors. It used to be a proud book, The New Warriors, but now SJW nonsense, like always, and just absolute cringe. Alan Scott, yes, they made Green Lantern gay as well. Who's not, Everybody has to be gay now. It's part of the thing. And here it goes. I even let myself get married a few times to women I did love with all my mind. But I did that knowing there was something about myself I was hiding away. What was so hidden away, it was never a part of the comics until SJWs decided to start writing this nonsense and deciding to make these characters, these classic beloved characters, into some goofy BS. And that's what we got for the top 5 right now. Always, it ends with this: I'm gay. And I guess that's what they want to communicate to little children at this point for these children's books. And that's what we have in the SJW comic industry today. All right. Well, that's why we fight. That's why we do what we do. That's what we are standing against in our cultural push to do something different, to do something better, to bring back classics for you. And I hope you've been enjoying the book so far. I know I've gotten a lot of great comments about Deus Vult from you guys. Just overwhelmed with kindness from the readership who loved this book. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all for being there. Thank you for standing tall against this with me. It's nice not to be alone. It really is. All right, let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll be back soon.